Well, welcome back. Okay, you've now done the medium Killer Sudoku. How did you get on with that? Hopefully, you've been practicing now. You've been downloading these medium ones and getting harder and harder. So it is now time for the deadly. It could take about sometimes it's well, the average I think is probably about 40 minutes, something like that. Some of them can do in 30 something, some about 50, but some it can take hours. Some are really hard ones. You really have to think, and you may need additional skills as well, which we'll come back to. But have a crack. And this is so. What we're going through today is a deadly one. As I say, it could take a while. So yeah, pull up a chair, get yourself a glass of wine, and good luck on this one. See you soon. Okay, so we've finally made it to the killer. Uh, the killer deadly, I should say. Yeah, these can be really tough, really tough. So let's what we did last time is let's look at the combinations we've learned, and let's put those in first. Let's see how many we can do. It tends to be not many, because it's a hard one, and they do it, but purposely for that. Let's carry on there. We've got 12, 17, no, we've got one in there because it's an 8. We've also got a 1 in there because it's an 8, 9, no, come on, 9 in there. We've got 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Not a lot else. Okay, you can see there's not many here. So, okay, first of all, you can see that you've got a row of 1s there, so that can't be the 1. So it must be top there, middle one, bottom one, must be the top. All right, let's have a look at some of the lines. Oh yeah, this one here, for instance. Can you see along that that row, you've got all the numbers except for this one. So if you add those up, 23, 42, that must be a 3. Now we know that, we could work out that what that's worth. 17 plus 11, 14 minus 3, 11. 28, 33, so that is a 12 across there, which is quite convenient actually because it's 9, can't be 9, 3, can't be 8, 4, it must be 7, 5. Now it's 12, so 14. Now 14 is 9, 5, 8, 6. It can't be 9, 5, so it must be 8, 6. Because we got 8 there, we could put an 8 in there. Oops. Oh, come here. 5. Dark 8, 5, and then because we got 8 there, that has to be the 8, and that has to be the 6. Now 8 is either a 152 or 143. We've got the 3, so it must be 2 and 5. 1, 2, 5. Which means that's got to be the 7. And that's got to be the 5. All right, so the only numbers we've got down the bottom now left over is 3 and a 4. Now, because of that we and that 3 there, we know 3 must be in the middle. It can't be in that one because that's the same number. We can't have that. So this has to be a 3 and a 2. we now know 15, because 15 is 9, 6, 8, 7. It must be 9, 6, this must be now 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we know this must be 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. It can't be there for that 4 because of that 4. I want a 6, and it can't be 6 in there, so 6 must be on that side. Yeah, which means must be a 2 and a 7. And this, what's left over is 1, 5, 9. 1, 5, 9, 9, 1, 5, 9. Can we do anything else here? 9, 9, 9. What about this? Let's have a look at this one. We've got a 16 and a 3 here. So if it's a 1 and a 5, it can't be 1 and a 5. It can't be 1 and 1. It can't be 1 and 5, because that's 6. We'd need a 10 there. But if it's 1 and 9, that would be a 6. If it's 5 and 9, that's 14. That would be 2. So what? Let's do that again. So it's 1 and 5 is. Oh, it can't be 1, can it? That's what it is. Yeah, it has to have 1 in it, isn't it? 1 and 6, 1 and 9. No, it doesn't. No. No, that can be 1. Okay. This one here, we've got 2 and 7 here out of 16. So that's 9. We want a 7. So it'd be 1 and 6. 5 and 2. But it can't be 2 because 2's already there. So it can't be a 5. And 9's too big. So that has to be the 1. So that can't be the 1. 9 for 9, that must be the 2. Which means that's the 3 and that's the 2. Which means 2, 2. We must have a 2 down here somewhere. And now this is a 6. This is 9, 10. Yeah, that's a 6. Which means that's a 9 and that's a 6. We've got 6, 6. So that has to be a 6 down there. Okay, if that's 3 and 4 there, it's 12. So that is, if it's 3, it's 9. If it's 4, it's 8. No, it doesn't really help. But saying that, we've actually got 7 in there. And if you can see, those 5 cells would add up to 29. We've got 7 of them there. So it must be 22. Now 22, as you know, it's either 9. Well, it's definitely got a 9. And it's either got 8, 5 or 7, 6. But we've got a 6 there. So it must be 8, 5. So 5 must be there. And having 5 there, this must be a 1, 4, 3. So that could be a 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Oh, well, that's a 5. 9. Yeah, 5 has to be in there. Oh, can 8 be in there? Can 8 be in there? I think so. Come back to that. But here must be 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7. 6 is there at the bottom, top, so it must be in the middle. But it can't be in there, so it must be in there. Now we've got a 9, so we now know it's a 9, 7, 6. So we can put the 7 in there. It can't be there, so that must be the 9. And that can't be a 9. All right, let's start thinking about this big one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there's 8, so there's only one number going to be missing out of here. And as its total is 39, it must be 6. So it must be 6 is not in there, so it can't be there. That means it's not in, it's either there, 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 there. Yep, I like that. I like that. Maybe we could have a look at this one. Yeah, so let's have a look at these two. So if it's 2, 6, which is 8, that's got to be a 7. If it's a 2, 9, a 2, 7, which is 9, that's got to be a 7. And if it's 7 and 6, it's going to be a 3. We know those, because that one, and that one, we know that can't be a 1, so that must be the 1. So 1 must be down this side, which is quite interesting actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has got 7 cells in this 40, so there's 2 numbers missing, and you see those numbers must add up to 5. But now we've got a 1 in it. What it means is there's a 1 and 4 in it, but there's not a 2 or 3. So we can take that 2 out, and we can put a 3, 3, 3. That 3 there. This can't be a 3 because we can't have 3. So 3 must be coming down this bit here, which means that's not a 3. That's not a 3. So that's got to be the 3. I hope that all makes sense. Now if it's a 3, we know it's a 6, that's 9. We've got 11 to go. 11. Now 11 is 9 2. So 9, 9, 9. Yeah, because it could be a 9 there as well. 9, 2. 8, 3. It can't be. Or a 7, 4. Not that helpful at the moment. Oh, 5's there. That's 9. A 9's there. That must be a 5. That's got to be a 9. So we know we've got to have a 9 here. Let's have a 3. Oh, we can't be a 3 there. There can't be a 3 there. But can we have a 3 there? If 3's there, that's 4. Not 15. Yeah, we can do that. If it's a... right. That 8 is a 143 or a 152. We've got 143 here. So it has to be a 1, 5, 2, and that has to be the 5 or 2. This has to be the 1. You can't have a 5. You can't have the 2 in it. So the 2 must be there. So it means that's a 1 and a 5. We've got a 2, 7, 6, 1, 5, 9. So all we've got left is 1, 2. We've got 3 there. We can't have 3 in there because we can't have 3 and 2 in there. So 3 in 3. 4. Remember that 4 could still be there. 4. 4. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8, I think. 8. 8 and 8. Now I just saw something here. Oh yeah, we've got 2, 6, 7. We can't have a 7 there. 7 must be in there, so 7 can't be there. So if it's 2 and 6, we can't have a 6. We can't have a 3, so it can't be 2, 6 at the top here. If it's 2, 7, that's 9. We're on a 7, it can't be that. So it only could be 6, 7. 6, 7, which is 13. Then that becomes a 3. Which means that's a 4. That's an 8. That means that's not an 8. Which means that's a 2, which means that's not a 2. Because that's a 2, oh, we can actually do that anyway. That must be the 7, and that must be the 2. Two, 1. And if we can do this, if that's 5, that's 13. 13 is 9, 4, 9, 4, 8, 5. If it's 6, that'd be 12. 9, 3. Yep, it'd still be that, can't it? See what this middle row, let's see if we can fill some of it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, can't be 5 there, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, oh we must have a 7 somewhere, 7 there or there. We've got 8, oop, can't be there. Can't be there. Oh, it must be there. 8, 8, which means 8 is in one of those places there. Oh, it's in one of those places there. 9. Could 9 be there? Yeah, 9 could be there. 1 and 4. Okay, let's see if we can sort this bit out. 8, that's 9, so we want a 10. That's looking very much like a 7 and a 3 to me. Then that makes that a 4. Which makes that a 3. That's a 5, 9, so that must be a 9. And that's the 5. That can't be a 3. So that's will be a 4, 8, 4, 8. That 2 means that's not a 2 anymore. That's not a 3. Oh, this has got to be the 3 then, isn't it? So we need a 3 here. So that's not a 3. That's because that 4, that's not a 4 anymore. 4, 4. So we've got nothing left apart from a 7. Now if we've got a 7, I just realised that must be the 4. Just realised that, which means that's not a 4. Right, what was I just thinking? Oh, because there's 7 there, that means the 7 can't be there or there. It has to be either there, there, or there. Because an 8 is in this. Oh, hang on, let's get rid of that 7. And that's 7. That makes that a little bit better, doesn't it? Because we've got an 8 in there, we can't have an 8 that bit, so it's got to be 8 in here. Six, yeah. Also, just thinking about it, we've got a 1 to 2 in here, so 1 and 2 can't be in it there. So it has to be 2 has to be either there or there, whereas the 1, there, there, there. And what number are we missing? We're missing a 5, which could be anywhere. Yeah, we're missing a 5 out of that, so keep an eye on that. Oh, that's a 1. That's a 4. So that can't be a 1. 1, 4, 4 must be a 4 there. Okay. Ooh, right. Quick slurp, I think. I'll be honest with you, that's a 2. That can't be a 2. Ah, we've got a twosome there. So that must be a 2. That's... No, no, no. Yeah, she's just... Yeah. Yeah, just think about this one. We know it's 26, so that's 30, 33, so this must be 12. We know we've got a 1 and a 2 in it. It's 3, so we must have a 9 in it as well. Now, where could 9 be? I think 9. 9 can be there, there, or there. Because 9, we know 9's in there. I've got 9 there. That can't be a 9. So that must be the 8. That must be the 9. If that's the 8, that can't be an 8. Oh, that can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. We're missing a number here. 5. We haven't got 5, have we? 5. We need a 5 in here. That's what we're missing. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is along the bottom. Any reason? Yes. 8's along the bottom, so that can't be an 8. Ah, 3, 3, so we must have 3. We can't have a 3 there for 2 reasons. One, it's there, and one, it's there. So 3 must be in there, and that must be the 8. So 8. Oh, they don't give much away in this one, do they? 8, 8, 8. Eight, 8. No, can't do that. Okay. 3, 2. Let's just try this. Right, with 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. So anything can be 4, top or bottom. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. We know we got 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we've got 6 and 9. Oh yeah, 6 and 9. So nothing else can be in there, can it? No, 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 no. 9 could be there. 9 could be there. Hold your breath. We know that's a 6. And that's the 3, 9. We know we have a 6, so it's 9. So it could be 9, 2, 9, 2, or 9, 2. We can't be 9, 2, 8, 3, 7. 7 would have to be there, and that would have to be the 4. Oof. I did warn you. Some of these can be really tough. We haven't got this there. We've still got 12 to go here. If it's 12, no, I've got 12. 9, 9, 3. What could be? Oh, there'd be 4. Can't have a 3. Oh, so it's yeah. Yeah, 4, 8. That's 4, 8. So it can't be a 2. 4, 8. So that can't be an 8. In fact, it can't be an 8 anyway. That's got to be the 4. Let's double check that. Yep. So that's got to be the 4. That can't be an 8 because this 8. That can't be a 4 because of that 4. We need a 4, so that's got to, 4 there, so it must be 7. That must be the 4. That must be the 8. Right, what have we got left here? 9. 9. Well, it can't be a 7. It can't be a 4. It has to be a 2, 9 double there, I think. Yeah, 2929. Because we've got 10, 2929, we've got 2, 2. That can't be the 2. Because we need a 2 at the top. So that can come that out. 1, 9, 4, 5, 9. That can't be a 4. Four, 6, 4, 5. We've got 1, 9, 9, 9. Right. We've got 1 in it. Oh, so yeah, we've got a 9 in it there. So that can't be a 9, so that's got to be the 5. That's a 1. That's a 5. That's a 4. Got 4 at the top. 2. We can get rid of something here, can't we? And we can get rid of the 4. Look, we get rid of the 4, not make it bold. Get rid of the 4. So now we know that's definitely a 9, 6. So that must be the 2. Let's just double check that. 15 plus 10. Yep. So that's a 9. That's a 6. That's a 9. That's a 1. That's a 2. That can't be a 1. So we've got 1 out there and there. 8. Can't be an 8. So 8 has got to be on this side now. 8's got to be on this side. Five, 7, 8. That can't be a 6. That can't be an 8. That must be the 8. That can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. So 8's got to be there. Right, we've got a threesome here. So let's put all the permutations in. So we've got 7, 6, 7, 6, 6, and we've got one more number because there's three numbers, and we're missing a 5. So, right, 5 can't be there, can't be there. So that must be the 5. That can't be a 7, so that must be the 6. So that must be the 7. That's got to be the 6. Which means that must be the 1, because we've got 1 coming along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's got to be the 7. That's got to be a 1. That's got to be a 9. That's got to be a 5. That's going to be a 9. 7. So that's a 6. So that's got to be the 5. That's got to be a 6. That's got to be a 7. Because of that, that's got to be a 5 because of that 1. So that has got to be the 1. That's got to be a 4. And that has got to be a 1. Yes. Oof, my goodness. 38 minutes. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. As you can see, some of these are quite tough. And there are harder ones than that. Sometimes I could sit there for ages just watching them. Can't get a thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. So that is the Deadly. It's probably one of the hardest ones in the paper I subscribe to. So I think probably what we'll do, we'll leave that for now, Sudoku. On the, especially the ordinary Sudoku, as I said, there are a lot more tools. So if you ever do get stuck on any one, if you can send it over to me. Actually, I'm not sure how you do that. I'd have to look into that. Then have a crack, and then maybe if I need to send out another video of something of how to do that one. As I say, there's hundreds of other ways to do a Sudoku, other tools, rather than twos and threesomes. You've got skyscrapers, X-wing, fish, you've got a ring, and hundreds of them. But say, most of the time, I don't need them. Most of the time, I can do it with twos and threes. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the Sudoku course. I will presently be coming out with a Rubik Cube one. I've just got to finish it off. And I'll be publishing that soon. All right, so anyway, have a great day. Pull up a wine. I think you might need it after that. It's quite strenuous. All right, speak to you soon. Cheers.